Hey guys, it's Carrie Betcher from the Teaching Tree Preschool and Early Learning Academy, and today I want to give you a few tips and tricks to help your child transition into preschool or daycare. In the past, I've worked with quite a few families who have waited a year, 2 years, or sometimes even 3 years before starting their child into a daycare or preschool program. And this can be a big transition for your child. So the first thing that I suggest families to do is to bring their child in for a Meet the Teacher Day or bring your child in for the tour. This gets your child to learn their new surroundings, meet their teacher, meet their friends, and see all of the fun and exciting activities that they'll be doing every day. The other thing that I feel is so important and is so helpful is if you create a visual board. And this can be done on a dry erase board, it can be done on a bunch of scrap note papers, but create almost an advent calendar for your child's first day of school. So right at 1 week, they'll see 7 days of school and then 6 days of school and 5 days, and they'll be able to do this countdown with you. And every time they go and change to the next number, then you guys can talk about, 5 more days till you can go back in that play kitchen. 4 more days until you can go into the gym. 5 more days until you can go out on the playground and go down the slide with your new teachers. So really making it a really fun and exciting thing so that they get just as excited for their first day. And it's not such a shock when they wake up one day and they're like, oh, it's time to go to school. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Another thing that I like to tell families to do is get their kids involved with the going off to school process. There's a lot of things that you need before going off to school. There's a lot of things that you want to make sure that you pack. Well, get them into that process too. We need to pack diapers. We need to pack your blankets. We need to pack your extra clothes, and let them help pick out their clothes and everything and put it in their backpack. Another really fun thing to do is take them to the store and let them pick out their new backpack. They get so excited about their new Cars backpack or their Shimmer Shine backpack. Get them involved in the process so that they get really excited to bring their new backpack and all their stuff to school. Another thing that helps is to let them bring something special from home. You can let them bring a family picture. You could let them bring their favorite blanket or their favorite stuffed animal to come along with them during their school day. I also like to tell families to make sure that you get your child on their new school schedule before starting school. So if you've stayed home with your kids, you will want to make sure that you spend a week or maybe even 2 weeks of getting them used to waking up at now 7 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock and having them get up and get dressed instead of just hanging out in your pajamas, and having them get up, get dressed, eat breakfast. So figure out what your schedule is and start doing that for a while before their first day of school so that they are well rested and they are not on a brand new schedule. Not only is this a big transition for our kids, but it's probably an even bigger transition for mom and dad if they've been staying home with the child. So one thing that, even though you guys are nervous and don't know what to expect and can get kind of anxious about it, it's really important to keep a positive and uplifting attitude to your child about them going off to school. Because if you show them that you're really nervous or you're scared or you're anxious about them going off to school, then they are going to start having those feelings too. So it's important for us to show them that this is an exciting and special time for them and they're going to have a great time. When it comes to drop off, I know this can be one of the hardest parts of the day. The one thing that you'll want to do is walk your child into the classroom or carry them in and go straight to your teacher. Use that time to talk to the teacher about any questions that you have, if there's any updated information that you would like to know about. Take the time to talk to your teacher while you are holding on to your child, and then give them a big hug. Let them know by looking at the schedule when you will be back, because for a child who is newly transitioning, it's really good for them to know when they are going to be picked up. If you look at your schedule and figure out what time that you'll be about there, make sure that they know that, so that they know that's the time to expect, that's when you will be back, and then give them a big hug and say, have a great day, or give them a kiss and say, I will see you later. And then let us take it from there. You're always able to check our PB&J app to see the live video feed of the classroom, to see how fast your child does get to playing with friends. I know sometimes parents are like, I drop off and they're crying, but the teacher says a minute later they are just fine. But you're able to view that yourself just by looking at our Tadpoles app, or just by looking at our PB&J app of the live video feed. So I know that this is difficult and a really tough time, and we want to be there for you as much as we possibly can. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. If you liked this video and it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos, and I will see you all soon. Bye, have a great day.